Next, a Tennessee school board has voted to censure one of its own members after he made an inappropriate comment to a student during a public meeting. The Washington County Board of Education unanimously approved the censure after board member Keith Irvin told a female student to, quote, "God, you're hot," unquote, while sitting next to her with his arm around her. Irvin later apologized, saying his comment was misunderstood, but several community members and fellow board members called for his resignation.
It's your community that you're supposed to be serving. Look at the distraction. You put us on the map nationally, embarrassed us.
Nobody said nothing. You all just sat here.
Cowards.
What kind of leadership are you providing?
This is not the first time he has been accused of something like this. In 2009, he was censured for making a lewd gesture to another student whom he also apologized to when the incident occurred. This time, the censure formally condemns his actions but does not remove him from office, although there is a petition community members started and hopes to urge Irvin and the superintendent to step down. So, this is obviously like super crazy. I have a bit of an inside scoop. So you guys know, like, my best friend like moved to Tennessee. This girl goes to her school, right? Really? And like she told me that like whenever this originally happened, like because they live in such a small town, like the word got around like super fast. And this girl was like posting on her Snapchat like, "Don't hit me up, like don't talk to me, like I'm not okay." And she made all her accounts private, and then no one heard from her like after that about the situation.
Obviously, like if someone like that of like a higher level were to say something like that so easily in front of all of these people.
Why did
and,
he
like,
say that?
Different teachers and like all these parents and like the superintendent and stuff like that. Like obviously that is so uncomfortable and that's just not right at all.
The fact that it also happened, they said there was an incident before that that should have obviously been a telling.
Yeah, just because it was in 2009 doesn't matter.
No, like, but like seriously, if he did not, if he's like, "You're on a roll," why did he choose those words? You could have chosen any other set of words ever.
That he was like, his arm was around her.
Yeah,
that's so bad. Why would he do that? Why would he do that? It's so stupid.
And then there was even Bailey even sent me like a TikTok afterwards of one of the dudes that like one of her friends like has like know these people like from like stuff that they said before, and like these people like in this clip that she showed me, they were like going with this dude. He was like, "I would let you look after my daughter. I would let you this." And Bailey was like, "Yo, like that's so weird." Because him saying that in front of all these people in public, obviously she's not gonna be okay, because that just gives guys like that are gonna be okay with that to be okay with it and do that same thing.
Like
Why?
It just, like it seems like it's like right. It's like fine.
Why even bring it up? Like, how do you even get to that point where you're sitting next to her and you think, "Oh, I'm gonna put my arm around her and tell her she's hot"?
Yeah, and then he asked her what school she went to. So I feel like that's even more weird.
No, like, it's just like I guess it comes to a point where this guy realizes, "Oh, I'm untouchable. I can say whatever I want." Because at the end of the day, he won. He didn't get kicked out. He got away with it.
And he's not even gonna get away with it for the second.
Dang, bruh.
Like, he is gonna get away with it the second time.
Yeah, but obviously people have problems with that because like, the girls there like.
Yeah.
Like guys like that there's guys like that everywhere there apparently. Like a lot of people are like that, and like no one really says anything.
Small town.
That was like directly addressed it too during that meeting. Like there were people who talked about it.
In that meeting, like, but like no one like said anything bad about it in the initial meeting. And the superintendent, that's why they want the reason they want the superintendent to step down as well is because he was like smiling whenever he said that in the first place, and he was like he was kind of like cheesing a little bit, and like they kind of it was really awkward and embarrassing for